62-0 winning streak, third straight state title. With us today, Coach Jim Weeks, number 2, Cam Binder, number 3, Maverick Binder, and number 15, Daniel Curry. Coach Weeks, would you please start by some general comments on the game and the championship?
Well, it was a snail pace, a little bit different from last night in that Prep Bell West game, wasn't it? So we kind of liked the tempo. We liked 10-0, but we didn't like 12-6. So no, it's kind of what we wanted to get. We wanted to get it in our tempo, obviously, and then they ran a little jump on us, and they're so long and we're so small. It was kind of tough to get through there. But then we have a little freshman that has his best game of the season. Mav comes in, and I think it's 3 for 5, and it's in double figures. His best game of the season, and so it's incredible. Cam scored 4 points, didn't take a jump shot. I don't think he took a shot. But Dan was an absolute beast, and I mean he's been a beast for us all year long. So to win this the way against a good Auburn Central team was, I mean, they're well coached. I mean, they're good every year. It was very gratifying.
Questions over here.
Cam, how rewarding was that to see you and your brother do what you did?
Yeah, I told him before the game, I said, I'm going to do this for you. I want to without him. And, I mean, we don't know what's going to happen. Maybe he won't get back here. You never know. And while you're here, you're going to make the most of what you have. So I really wanted him to experience pinnacle like this, get one of those over there. And I've been telling him for this whole year, he's been down if he has a bad game. I said, Maverick, you're going to make big shots in the big games someday. You just keep your head down, keep working. And I told him, 6 seconds left, I said, I told you, this is that moment, you did this today. Without him, we would have not won the state championship.
Yeah.
Cam, you're obviously pretty emotional. Talk about that, the moment afterwards and how it worked out.
You know, I've given my blood, sweat, and tears to this school. I played center in football. I do golf. Like I do things that people really don't talk about. All my focus is trying to make Auburn a better place and kids to look up to me and try to see a role model in me. You know, like I've told a bunch of people, I'm not the biggest, strongest, fastest, but every day I'll outwork anybody in the room. And that's what I've been trying to do for 4 years. Freshman year I came in, you know, hothead, like kind of emotional, and now I'm a little bit more seasoned. And I told myself before this game, I said, if I score 0 points, we win the state championship, I will take that. And I mean, they were all over me, and guys stepped up, made plays.
Yes.
Jim, what Cam just said there about not
involvement this year, how much he stepped up this season. After last year, obviously had Josh inside, kind of being that post presence. This year, he kind of stepped up into that role and had a big season.
Yes,
big
me?
tournament.
Or Dan?
Yes, Jim.
The thing that Dan, if you've seen him as a sophomore, he's just a skinny little guy. He has become a better athlete, and now he can play the inside. And he's such a. Josh was great, but Dan can block shots. I mean, he's a rim protector too, and he's more versatile. He can 5-way switch, be on the perimeter. He can steal, go down and dunk, and to have a guy like that on your team that's so versatile. You know, you don't have to play 8 or 9 guys. It's a little bit easier to coach when you don't have to put the guy in because he plays defense or he shoots. So it's we don't play a lot of guys. We don't play many people. So to have a guy like that can do what he does is absolutely special.
Daniel, what kind of opportunities were you expecting to have coming into this game? Were you ready to step up there and lock it up? What did you have to do to kind of make sure you're having success?
Yeah, I had a feeling that it was going to be tough inside, and I realized there's going to be a lot of contact. It's going to be a physical game. And I figured I would have to kind of toughen up if we were going to win it. I'd have to make some plays. I wasn't too worried because we've got some smart players on our team, and they make it a lot easier with their great passes. But yeah, I knew it was going to be tough and going to have to kind of battle.
Jim, when it got down to 3, what's the mood?
Give the ball to Cam. He's a 94% free throw shooter, so. Yeah, Dan Bugle blocks shots and rebound. He let Cam shoot the free throw. You know what I mean? So that's what we were trying to do. But we knew we were just going 2s. We were hoping 2s for 2s. That's kind of how we play that. You know. And then they hit a couple threes, and then Dan decides to miss a couple free throws, and so then it gets tight. But we had enough cushion. You can play like that. That's kind of the way we always play.
Back here.
This is for Coach Weeks or Cam. Think back to all the challenges you guys had this year, the pandemic, everything. Is this the sweetest of the 3 titles for you guys?
Well, I'll go first. The first one was just not expected at all. I mean, we came in and we were, I think, the 8th seed or 7th seed, and I don't think we were rated in some of the papers, and we won 2 games on last-second shots, so that was out of the blue. I thought last year we were the best team. I thought we had the best players. I thought we were, and this year, without Josh, we had to have some people step up, and so Patel really stepped up, Mav steps up, Dan becomes a beast inside, and then there was the pressure of, everybody's talking about the win streak all the time. So it is the most emotional game for me after this game, especially losing the seniors. You got 5 seniors that have done more than we've asked. Not very many people can say you got guys that do more than you ask. So they're a special group.
For me, I'd say this is my sweetest. Just to go out on top means the world to me. Just to know that we went out as the best. The first one I didn't expect at all. That was kind of crazy. Last year I was kind of like, it's kind of boring. That sounds like bad to say, but just like we had the best team. We knew how to play with no crowd. Just leaders and everything fell in place pretty perfectly. And this year it was a battle all year. I mean, we were down at halftime against Nebraska City. Had a tough game in Missouri. Boone Central almost gave us run for our money. There are a lot of battles this year, and that's why this one is the sweetest for me. Just to know that teams hated us and knew that we were the top dogs, and they wanted to take us out all year, and we just held our feet.
Yes.